You were the first president in ESPN history to come from Burbank. All other presidents have been in Bristol, and there were several candidates, good candidates, in Bristol as well. When you were announced, there was a fear among some of employees in Bristol that ESPN all of a sudden was going to become a real Burbank-run company.
Yeah.
First of all, is that true? And second of all, were you nervous at all about trying to win over that crowd?
I've heard that. It is not true. It's flat out false. Like I said before, I grew up in this industry. I'm passionate about sports. There was not some grand master plan to take someone from Burbank and move him or her over to Bristol. And to the second part of your question, look, I've been sitting at Bob Iger staff meetings for 8 years. And for the first 2 years, George Bodenheimer sat right here. For the next 5 years, John Skipper sat right here. And so, number one, I obviously heard what was happening at ESPN. They would report, I would report, they would report on what was happening in their world. So I had a pretty strong foundation in terms of understanding what was happening at the company. I would also spend a lot of time with them. John and I would communicate regularly. We would grab coffee after staff meetings, and I would consult with him. He would consult with me. I would give him my advice in terms of new media and digital and what was happening at ESPN. And so, when I came into this job, I felt like I had a pretty firm understanding as to what was happening, what the issues were at ESPN. On top of that, we have regular management retreats. We have off-sites as a leadership team at Disney. And so I would spend a ton of time, not just with George and with John, but with, to your point, my direct reports. And so, day one, I knew literally everyone very well around the table. When I was at Yahoo, I spent many years competing with a lot of these people. And so we were in conference rooms together, talking about whether there were things to do together and talking about the industry. And so I guess the point that I'm making is I knew them, they knew me. And so I had some tailwinds coming in.